Welcome back into my living room. How y'all doing? You alright? Gonna do some songs, maybe go for about an hour. Then I'm gonna have a drink. How high's the water, mama? 2 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? She said it's 2 feet high and rising. Well, we can make it a road and a homemade boat. It's the only thing we got left that'll float. It's already over all the wheat and oats. 2 feet high and rising. How high's the water, mama? 3 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? She said it's 3 feet high and rising. Well, my hives are gone, I lost my bees. The chickens are sleeping in the willow trees. The cows are in water way past their knees. 3 feet high and rising. How high's the water, mama? 4 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? She said it's 4 feet high and rising. Well, hey, come look through the window pane. The bus is here, it's gonna take us to the train. Looks like we'll be blessed with a little more rain. 4 feet high and rising. See, this is what it's like if you're a cotton farmer in the badland farming fields of Dias, Arkansas. And it's around, I don't know, 1952. How high's the water, mama? 5 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? Said it's 5 feet high and rising. Well, the rails are washed out north of town. We gotta head for that high ground. We can't come back till that water goes down. 5 feet high and rising. Said it's 5 feet high and rising. 5 feet high and rising. Well, the requests came through thick and fast, so I'm going to do the first one. This was actually a request by my wife, so this is to my wife. Well, they gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia, said Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38, this is old 97. Put her into Spencer on time. So he turned around and said to his black greasy fireman, shovel on a little more coal. And when we cross that wild old mountain, watch all 97 roll. Here we go. And a telegram come from Washington Station. This is how it read. Well, that brave engineer who ran old 97, he's lying in old Benville dead. 'Cause he was going down a grade making 90 miles an hour. The whistle turned into a scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scolded to death by the steam. One more time. Woo-hoo! How'd you like that, Miss Rockover? Now listen, all you ladies, you better take a warning from this time on and learn. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband. He may leave you and never return. That was obviously the wreck of the old 97. Tune we probably do every gig we play. It's a fun one. People seem to request it. That is my wife and my producer here. Once again, it's her favorite song. One of them anyway. Before I do my next request, I'm going to do something else. I think I'm going to do Big River. Hope you all change your clocks, because otherwise you're looking at a blank screen. You all change them automatically though now, right? Well, I told the weeping willow how to cry, showed a cloud how to cover up a clear blue sky, and the tears and a cry for that woman, well, are gonna flood you, Big River. I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota. Tore me up every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Well, I heard my dream and went back downstream, cavorting in Davenport, and I followed you, Big River, when you called. Then you took me to St. Louis, later on down the river. Afraid her said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. I found her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff. She raised a few eyebrows and then she went on down alone. Now won't you bat it down for Baton Rouge, or River Queen, or roll it on. Take that woman on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough of my blues down in that Gulf. She loves you, Big River, more than me. All right. Now I told the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. Showed a cloud how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cry for that woman, well, they're gonna flood you, Big River. I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Big River. All right. This next one I've never done before in a live setting. A couple of people have asked for it though, so I thought, why not? Let's have a go at it. There's a man going around taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody who won't be treated all the same, there'll be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around. The hair on your arms will stand up at the terror in each sip and in each sup. Will you partake in this last offered cup, or disappear into the potter's ground when the man comes around? Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to that big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wits. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. thee to kick against the pricks. Till Armageddon, no shalom, no shalom. The farther hen will call his chickens home. The wise men will bow down before the throne, and at his feet they'll cast the golden crown. When the man comes around, whoever is unjust, let him be unjust still. Whoever is righteous, let him be righteous still. Whoever is filthy, let him be filthy still. Listen to the words long written down. When the man comes around, hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to that big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. In measured hundredweight and penny pound. When the man comes around. The man comes around. There's actually a song that got me back into Mr. J.R. Cash. I remember hearing it on the radio for the first time and being blown away by it, thanks to Mr. Rick Rubin, I believe. Anyway, let's go a little more old school here. On a Monday, I was arrested. On a Tuesday, they locked me in the jail. Oh boy. On a Wednesday, my trial it was attested. On a Thursday, they said guilty, and the judge's gavel fell. I got stripes, straps around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, straps around my shoulders. Them chains are about to drag me down. On a Monday, I got my straps and breeches. On a Tuesday, I got my ball and chain. On a Wednesday, I'm working digging ditches. On a Thursday, Lord, I begged them not to knock me down again. I got stripes, straps around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, straps around my shoulders. And them chains are about to drag me down. On a Monday, my mama come to see me. On a Tuesday, they caught me with a fight. On a Wednesday, I'm back in solitary. On a Thursday, Lord, I started bread and water for a while. I got stripes, straps around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, straps around my shoulders. And them chains are about to drag me down. I got stripes, straps around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, straps around my shoulders. And them chains are seeing as we're singing about prisons, might as well take a trip to San Quentin. San Quentin, you've been living in hell with me. You hosted me since 1963. I've seen them come and go, and I've seen them die. Long ago I stopped asking why. San Quentin, I hate every inch of you. You cut me and you scarred me through and through. I'll walk out a while a weaker man. Mr. Congressman, well, you can understand. San Quentin, what good do you think you'll do? Do you think that I'll be different when you're through? You bent my heart, my mind, you warped my soul. Your stone walls through my blood a little gold. San Quentin, may you rot, I'm burning hell. And may the walls fall, and may I live to tell. May all the world forget you ever stood. May all the world regret you did no good. San Quentin, I hate every inch of you. San Quentin. Feels a little weird with natural light coming in on me here, but we're getting through it. Hope you're all right. Hope you're getting through things as good as anything. All things considered. Another request coming up. Boy named Sue. I say these people have requested these songs. I can't remember who the hell it was, so I'm sorry. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much. Tomorrow me just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him 'cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was that before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, 'cause it got a lot of laughs from lots of folk. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy'd laugh while I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. But I grew up quick and hell I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wrists got keen. Roamed from town to town to have my shame. But it made me a vow to all the moon and stars that I'd search all the honky tonks and bars and I'd kill that man to give me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg about mid-July. I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. I let an old saloon there on a street of mud. There at a table he was dealing studs. Sat that dirty mangy dog named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. Well, he was big and bent, he was gray and old. I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die." So I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair out across his teeth and we crashed through the walls right into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud, the blood and the beers. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Then I heard him laugh and hell, I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, but I got to mine first, and he stood there looking at me. I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, well, he's gotta be tough." And I knew that I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name as I said goodbye, 'cause I knew that you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helped to make you strong. He said, "No, you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you've got the right to kill me now. I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for that gravel in your gut and that spit in your eye, 'cause I'm that son of a bitch named you Sue." What could I do, man? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. Called him a party, called me a son. I come away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And I think if I do ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, any damn thing, but Sue, I still hate that name. What should we do next? Should we do more of a gospel one, maybe? I think so. She ain't even looking at me. Remember what key it's in. Well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes to take me away. Oh yes, and the morning is so bright, and the Lamb is the light, and the night is as black as the sea. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Dear Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There'll be peace in the valley for me. Well, the bear will be gentle, and the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Oh yes, and the beast from the wild shall lay down by the child. And I'll be saved, safe from this creature I am. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Dear Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. I found him by the railroad track this morning. I could see that he was nearly dead. I knelt down beside him just to listen, just to hear the words that dying fella said. He said, I just got out of prison out in Frisco. For 10 long years I'd paid for what I'd done. I was trying to get back home to Louisiana, just see my Rose, get to know my son. Give my love to Rose, please won't you, mister? Give her all my money, tell her buy some pretty clothes. Tell my boy that daddy's so proud of him. And don't forget to give my love to Rose. Tell him I said thanks for waiting for me. Tell my boy to help his mom at home. Tell my Rose to try to find another, 'cause it ain't right, she should be alone. Mister, here's my bag with all my money. It won't last that long, way it goes. God bless you for finding me this morning. And don't forget to give my love to Rose. Give my love to Rose, please won't you, mister? Give her all my money, tell her buy some pretty clothes. Tell my boy that daddy's so proud of him. And don't forget to give my love to Rose. And don't forget to give my love to Rose. It's good apple juice. Maybe we should do another gospel-y one. Don't do this one too often. Seeing as it's Sunday and all. Yeah, why not? If you didn't know, this next one is called Greystone Chapel, written by a Folsom inmate of the name Glenn Shirley, and he wrote it there. Gave the song to Mr. Cash, and he turned it into this. This is how he felt about it. Inside the wall of prison, my body may be, but the Lord has set my soul free. There's a Greystone Chapel there in Folsom, a house of worship in this den of sin. You wouldn't think that God had a place here in Folsom, but it saved the soul of many lost men. Now this Greystone Chapel here at Folsom stands 100 years old. It's made of granite rock. It takes a ring of keys to move here in Folsom. That door to the house of God never locked. Inside the wall of prison, my body may be, but the Lord has set my soul free. There are men here who don't ever worship. There are men here who scoff at the ones who pray. But I got down on my knees in that Greystone Chapel, and I thank the Lord for helping me each day. Now this Greystone Chapel here in Folsom, well, it has a touch of His hand on every stone. And it's a flower of light in this field of darkness. And it's given me the strength to carry on. Inside the wall of prison, my body may be, but the Lord has set my soul free. Inside the wall of prison, my body may be, but the Lord has set my soul free. Greystone Chapel by Glenn Shirley. I'd like to thank you all for the highly generous tips from the last online concert we did a month ago. They're not expected, but obviously very welcome. In the description box of this event on Facebook, there's the link if you wish to put anything in the tip jar. Otherwise, I shall get my producer to put the link in the comments maybe. It's much appreciated, thank you. How are we doing for time? Oh. These songs are super short. Is that a request? Oh, okay. We got produce on the live chat here. All right. Okay. Alistair, this one's for you. Wanted man in California, wanted man in Buffalo, wanted man in Kansas City, wanted man in Ohio, wanted man in Mississippi, wanted man in Old Cheyenne. Wherever you might look tonight, you might see this wanted man. Well, I might be in Colorado, Georgia by the sea, working for some man who may not know who I might be. And if you ever see me coming, or if you know who I am, don't you breathe it to nobody, 'cause you know I'm on a limb. Wanted man by Lucy Watson, wanted man by Jeannie Brown, wanted man by Nellie Johnston, wanted man in this next town. Well, I've had all that I wanted of a lot of things I've had, and a lot more than I've needed of some things that turned out bad. got sidetracked in El Paso, stopped to get myself a map. Went the wrong way in Juarez with Juanita on my lap. Then I went to sleep in Shreveport, woke up in Abilene, wondering why the hell I'm wanted some town halfway between. Wanted man in Albuquerque, wanted man in Syracuse, wanted man in Tallahassee, wanted man in Baton Rouge. There's somebody said to grab me anywhere that I might be, and wherever you might look tonight, you might get a glimpse of me. Wanted man in California, wanted man in Buffalo, wanted man in the city, wanted man in Ohio, wanted man in Mississippi, wanted man in Oceania. Wherever you might look tonight, you might see this wanted man. Wanted Man, the Mystery of Life album version rather than the Live at San Quentin version. Could I get a glass of water? Thank you very much. Alright, I'm going to do one that I've not done in a super long time. This water isn't as good as that juice. Beast in me is caged by frail and fragile bars, restless by day and by night, rants and rages at the stars. God help the beast in me. Beast in me has had to learn to live with pain and to shelter from the rain, and in the twinkling of an eye might have to be restrained. In me. Sometimes it tries to kid me that it's just a teddy bear, and even somehow manage to vanish in the air. But that's when I must beware of the beast in me that everybody knows. You've seen him dressed out in my clothes, patently unclear if New York on New Year. God help the beast in me. God help the beast in me. Hope you enjoyed that one. I haven't done that for a while. Something told me to. Alright, stick with this gospel-esque theme of drinking water on a Sunday. I can see my red wine right over there. No, it's good. I'm sure you all sing along if you know them anyway, but make sure you sing along and dance along to this one, as you normally would. I remember when I was a lad, times were hard and things were bad. There's a silver lining behind every cloud. Just poor people, that's all we were, trying to make a living out of black land earth. We'd get together in a circle singing loud. Daddy sang bass, Mom sang tenor, me and my little brother would join right in there. Singing seems to help my troubled soul. One of these days I won't be long, I'll rejoin them in a song. We'll join the family circle at the throne. Oh, the circle won't be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. Daddy sang bass, Mama sang tenor, me and my little brother would join right in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I remember after work, Mama would have called in all of us. Hear us singing for a country mile. Now little brother, he's done gone on, but I'll rejoin him back up in that song. We'll be together up yonder in a little while. And Daddy sang bass, Mom sang tenor, me and my little brother would join right in there. Singing seems to help my troubled soul. One of these days, and it won't be long, I'll rejoin them in a song. Join the family circle at the throne. Oh, that circle won't be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. And Daddy sang bass, Mama sang tenor, me and my little brother would join right in there. The sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. Bit of a heavy ending there. Daddy sang bass. Seeing as this water is so bad, please, Miss Producer, could I have a glass of that red wine?
Have my glass of red wine.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Not done this song in a while either, but somebody requested it, so we'll do this one as well. If I remember what key it is. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky upon the cloudy shore. still on fire and their hooves are made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and the hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky. He saw the riders coming hard. He heard them on full cry. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Those riders in the sky. Gone, their eyes are blurred, their shirts all soaked in sweat. He's riding fast to catch that herd, but he ain't caught him yet. 'Cause he's got to ride forever in that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders loads on by him, well, he heard one call his name. You wanna save your soul from hell, riding on our range? Then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride. Trying to catch that devil's herd across the endless sky. Oh, yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost Riders in the Sky. Made famous by everybody who's sung a country song. This was also a request. Ring of Fire. Is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. taste of love is sweet. When hearts like ours meet, I fell for you like a child. Oh, but if I went wild, fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. It burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Once again, if totally not expected, but more than welcome. If you want to drop something in a tip jar, the link is what? It's in the comment section. I thought it was written down there. I'm sure you'll all find it if you want to. Thanks to my producer, my wife, my wine giver. Thanks all for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed it. Might do another one in a month, but you know, tomorrow you can all go outside and meet up to 6 people or whatever and get drunk in a garden, so maybe I'll do one from a garden. I've got to find one first because I don't have one, but I'm going to shut up and carry on. This one is another request. We always get requested this one, but it's a fun song. We always finish on it anyway. Cocaine Blues. Early one morning while making the round, I took a shot of cocaine and I shut my woman down. Went right home and I went to bed. I stuck that 1144 beneath my head. Got it next morning and I grabbed that gun. Took a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but I run too slow. They overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. And in a hot joint hell, I'm taking a pill. It was a sheriff from the Jericho Hill. He said, Willie Lee, your name is not Jack Brown, and you're the dirty hack that shut your woman down. Yes, oh yes, my name is Willie Lee. If you've got a warrant, just to read it to me. Shot her down because she made me slow. I thought I was her daddy, but she had 5 more. When I was arrested, I was dressed in black. They put me on a train and they sent me back. I had no friends to forego my bail. They slammed my dirty carcass in that county jail. Into the courtroom our trial began, where I was held by 12 honest men. Just before the jury started out, I saw that dirty judge commence to look about. All right. In about 5 minutes, in walks a man, holding a verdict in his right hand. The verdict went in his first degree. I hollered, Lordy, Lordy, have mercy on me. That judge is smiling as he picks up his pen. 99 years in that fulsome pen. 99 years underneath that ground. I can't forget today I shut that bad bitch down. Come on, you gotta listen unto me. Lay off that whiskey and let that cocaine be. good night. Suey! Cheers. Thank you all.